बिंदु जबारी काव्या शाम को एक
मुझे ये 15 जी दुकान अभी साइन how is the first person you can't see you in quite as in John C. Not John C. Because some people say rickshaw no you eating breakfast you had your breakfast you got the also you got money to buy some cash from the roadside
no I got it
and you bought
I ate bread some pieces of bread and some coffee and
pieces of bread and then
I think my father will come to give me pancakes.
Today is Saturday, so maybe you can get home. Or you want to do some money got it.
Mommy got up because I was going to go when she got up.
So mommy will get up, but at home now.
I got a yesterday.
I know, you got a picture, but I told mommy not to give you.
No, I'm going to
give you this thing. Actually, we'll do that this thing. First is the cage.
By the cage. I know why the
cage bird thing. We do that first. But what about the children? So many of them have to come, huh?
Yes.
Then we will do this thing. I have to do subject work, agreement.
And MOP.
No, I'm connectors are good. Because what happens is, I know you're saying MOP is the point. The point is, Universal Security sent me the portion for your E1 test. Now, if I do MOP and it doesn't come in E1 test, they will say, well, the government are not done this, not done, out of question.
But isn't those exams at the end of the year?
Pardon me?
Those exams are at the end of the year. I know, yeah, periodically, chapter by chapter.
Now, where are the children wasting my time like this? My 1 hour getting over like this one day. So much to shoot.
3 hours. Because I only 2-3 people.
No, but I'm not need to call them. Why you call them? They should not be there. See, this is the first time they're coming at 7:30.
No, yes,
Every day they come late. Every day they come late, these children. They come on time. Only for English they come late.
They didn't come late. They came by 35. Some of them came by some of them. I think English is the only one. I think you were going to have their heads. So they wanted to know.
I'm going to talk too fast. But too fast, I can understand this thing.
Okay, sure. He's not doing English. He is.
Like, yeah.
Oh, okay. He came now once. Swara बाकी है. So we. ये लगे नहीं आने वाले लोगों को कहाँ करो? They did not enroll.
Come, why
not enroll.
Just like
Oh, can you get there?
No. What pen and book pen?
Yeah.
Give it a time. How many more to come?
So 1, 2, sorry, 1, 2, 8, 2 किसका? Sorry, नहीं आना. अरे पूछा sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
4 to come. Give it a time.
4 people. 3, 4.
Where do you stay, Pat?
Secretary.
Which building?
Yeah,
Come. It is 7:30 of today, huh? Yes, she said, she's telling me. It is 7:35.
Time नहीं आता. Question में जाकर. मेरा है. थर्ड ग्रेड देख जाओ. मेरा स्कूल ऑनलाइन है वो 11 से 4 तक रहता है.
Right, and 3 more to come, no? 2 more.
Three more जैसे सबरेश आर्यन और
Are they coming?
Burger nahi. Girl shot. Girl shot. Girl shot. Girl shot. अरे girl shot. Boy shot. लड़की shot. उनका भी shot. चौक तो.
Shakri has a girl's name and a boy's name also.
Yes.
Ah,
the girl's name was supposed to be a boy, but she didn't go.
Pardon me?
The parents planned for a boy, but it became a girl.
So then the name comes after the birth of the baby, huh?
They planned it like this.
So you can't change it, right? The name can be
It was a like snake name. It was a girl.
Shaurya with an A. Double A. Shaurya with an A. And if it is a boy, Shaurya with a single A. भाई ये क्या नाम है? सबरेश चंद्र गाना को दे गाने को दे लो अरे किसने यार ब्लैकिंग क्या ब्लैक give me that and you take Okay, why does a kid sing? Because it wants to. So that to express the freedom and the coexistence of quality. Are you sure?
आप क्या कर रहे हो?
Okay.
I know why the cage bird sings. Okay? I know why the cage bird sings. Now this is typical. Now, there's a book.
Ram, you said that to bring a movie and that.
I said next time, no,
Do all the books.
all the books. And you go and sit with somebody.
I just noted whatever you will
No,
say.
you're outside, go there.
What is the page of that?
29.
Okay, I know why the cage bird sings. Maya Angelou. You didn't bring a book, you got it. You sit with somebody, no? No, not with you.
Paul goes and
You speak this book.
thank you. Nice job.
And write on the meanings and the meanings are not write with pencil and don't write with pen.
I will write here.
You will write here. No, but then she will miss out her explanation. No, the book is hers. No, Okay, all right. I know why the cage bird sings. Now this is Maya Angelou, and she is actually a black lady, and she is a product of slavery. Now, the slavery is, it was, you should say, a curse upon that race. What was the reason why they were slaves? Can anyone
Because they are black.
Because they were black. They were considered to be a class of people who were below, all human beings. Because they were black. And they came from Africa, which is said to be a dark continent. The word dark has got a pun. Black also, because darkness means black, and also because they were uneducated. Nobody wanted to go there and explore that place and educate those people. They only said that they are wild people, take them, and they're only good for manual labor, and they made them slaves. And these people could not fight because they were ignorant. The point is, they were totally imprisoned. Their bodies, their souls, their minds, their entire livelihood, their entire aspirations, the whole of themselves, holistically, they were absolutely imprisoned. Okay? Not allowed to grow freely, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, they were totally trapped, enslaved by the white man. And he, the white man, felt that he was superior because of his white color, and it is even till today. They feel that they're superior, and we, the way we worship the ground on which they walk, We make them feel that they are great. Oh, he's come from America. Oh, he's an American born. Oh, he's a bridegroom from America. So therefore, he must be so and so, so and so, so and so. You know, people say, oh, she's my daughter, but he's come from America. That status is given to him. For what I don't know, the damn human being. He's a human being. Oh, he's come from America. So she's gone and got a good boyfriend from America, good husband from America. You know, that status, that's wrong. You see that he is a decent human being. And this is what happened here. These people were so trapped up and they had their aspirations, they had their feelings, they had so much to do, but it was all pent up. But how did it come out? It came out in the form of song. When they were cotton picking, they used to be cotton pickers. They used to sing and sing and sing. What were they singing, children? They were singing their sorrows. Whatever they wanted to put down and express, they could not talk to you because that master would get them and kill them.
Yeah.
So they would sing and sing to God and ask God to hear their cries. They were cries of pain. Why God did that? We don't know. I don't know. There's no explanation. But they were cries of pain and they were crying. And they were singing so beautifully. Today we've got something called the Negro spirituals. They are so celestial, they're so beautiful, they're so spiritual, even much better than the top pop singers of this world. The Negro spiritual, they cry out and their voices are so beautiful. It's unbelievable. All these white people, when they are in a bad state of depression, they play these Negro spirituals and they get a lot they do a lot of meditation hearing them. So here he's trying to say that they are, what time is it? This is a new girl. You're not there for science, for chemistry, no? For science, by your commerce student. Okay, come science. So they are crying out and their voices were so celestial, so beautiful to show people that they have talent. They have talent. Today, some of the Negroes are occupying a lot of high positions in this world. You know, one example of Barack Obama, he's a black.
Nelson
And he became the Nelson Mandela. Martin, yeah, they were all
Some male scientist, a very famous scientist, Neil, he was an astronaut.
Neil Armstrong.
No, I was thinking
Anyway, today they have risen. They've got their freedom and they've come out and they've shown themselves very beautifully. They've shown their talents and they have even done better than the white man. Better than the white man. Now, here what happens is she's talking about the caged bird. So that man, his soul is caged. His soul is caged. But do you think we today are not prisoners? We are also prisoners. We may not be political prisoners. We may not be prisoners in the prisons. But very often some of us are imprisoned in our own homes.
Yeah.
How? You said yeah now. How?
Like, if I would take my example, my parents won't allow me to go anywhere easily. So, like, my own.
That is not called imprisonment. That is called disciplinary action. You want to go fool around, your parents are stopping you, so you think you're a prisoner?
So that
is not imprisonment. No, definitely not. That is just a phase of being groomed. Discipline. That is your parents' right over you to see that you turn out to be a respectable citizen of this world. So don't call that imprisonment. That's not imprisonment. What is imprisonment is when we get caught up in our own ways. If I'm angry with a particular person, I keep that anger, and I think and ways and means of harming that person. I am totally keeping rent-free space for that person in my heart. That is, I'm in prison. I'm not free. Emotional baggage I'm carrying with me. I'm not free of that baggage. Till I kill him, I'm not free. You are imprisoned with your own doings, with your own thoughts. Okay? Not this type of discipline. That's not imprisonment. Okay? That's not discipline. But whenever we have anger issues, okay, and we lock it up within us, we are imprisoned. We become slaves to that anger. And we're living a life, the moment that person passes by, oh, my pressure rises so high. That shows that you have not forgiven that person. You're not free, you're imprisoned by that emotion. So don't be under the impression that caged birds are only of those days. You also can be a caged bird with your own actions, with your own thoughts.
So if I wanted to kill that person, but still I'm just holding that anger. So
You can divert that anger towards something that be constructive. First of all, you can forgive the person. Once you forgive that person, you're free. How do you know you've forgiven that person? Because when a person passes by, your normal body is the same. Sometimes you're very happy and suddenly the person passes by and immediately from happiness you become angry. Why the hell is the person still living? That means you're not forgiven that person. You're locked up. You're a prisoner of that anger. But when you give up, forgive that person. Forget that. Forgive. Don't forget. Forgive that person. Let that person pass by. Let that person do anything. You're not affected at all. As a matter of fact, if that person falls down in front of you, you will be the first one to pick that person up, to help the person. That shows you forgiven that person. You have not forgotten what he's done. Never forget what he or she has done. Because what happens if you forget, you may do it again and be hurt again. So don't forget, but forgive. Lest you become a prisoner of your own emotions. Drunkenness. You're drunk, you see the bottle, you're a prisoner of that bottle. Now take the bottle and hide it away. Hiding the bottle is not going to solve the problem. Because if the person is hiding the bottle, he'll go and buy another bottle. But keep the bottle there and see that you don't reach for it. Keep it there. Let the temptation be there. See that you don't go. That is getting free from that imprisonment. You're in prison. Drug addicts, they're in prison. They're locked up. They're caught up. They want that drug. They're dependent upon that drug. That's an imprisonment. Get free. Set yourself free from that. It's difficult, but not impossible. If you feel that you are able to do something and you can't do it, can you imagine what was the feeling of those people who wanted to do it but they couldn't do it because physically they were in prison? They were chained like animals. Their soul was taken away. Their soul was destroyed. How can you keep a person chained like that? How can you do that? And if you try to run away, that was chopped. How can you do that? It's a human being. They were chained like animals. You can't treat a human being like an animal. If you don't want to deal with him, don't deal with him, but don't disgrace him. Don't ill-treat him. He is a human being. This is what happened. They were destroyed. Their very soul was destroyed. And here she said, I know now why the caged bird sings. Because this bird is singing for freedom. It's an analogy, a parallelism brought between a caged bird and human beings. A caged bird is in the cage. Gets everything. Gets everything to eat. But do you think he wants that? He wants to be free. Like you, your mother and father give you everything, but do you want that or you want to run around, you loaf around? I want my freedom. I want to loaf around. You're getting everything in the house, you're getting security, you're getting everything, education, everything from the best teachers, from the best place. Your mother perhaps sent you to so many other places, but you is one of the best. Okay? And they have sent you there. Okay, so you've got everything. Still you want to run around and roam around. I want, that is a human craving. Okay, I want to be free. I want to do things on my own. I don't want someone hovering over me and telling me do this, do that, do that. So you feel you're in prison. So the bird, that bird in the cage, is getting everything. Gets its food, is given a bath, is allowed to, the cage is kept in such a place where outside birds don't attack it. And it can see the whole world. It can see the sunshine, it can hear the breeze blowing, it can feel the breeze, it can smell the flowers, but it wants to be free. When it is free, it has to fend for itself. It has to look out for its own food. It can be attacked by predators, big birds can come and attack it. But yet it wants to be free. I want to be free. Your mother says, no, you stay with me, I look after you. No, I want to be free. I want to start my own life. Followed, you want to do it. I want to fail. But you go to fail, you're having difficulties, you'll face the problem. Problem doesn't matter, I want to face it. That is the freedom that we all strive for. So she's comparing herself to those Negroes to the caged bird. And the bird is singing. Nobody knows that the bird is singing. The bird is actually crying out for freedom. It is our pleasure to see a bird in the cage. For our pleasure, we have kept that bird locked up. Does that bird really want to be locked up? Not at all. For the pleasure of the white man, the black man was in prison. Did the white man really want to be in prison? Not at all. He could have very well worked for the white man. He could have worked, but get his freedom. What he wanted was his freedom. He could have worked with the white man, but treated with respect. But here, what is the analogy between a free bird and the prisoner? I'm talking about the free bird. You imagine a Negro tied up. A free bird leaps on the bank of the wind. It is flying, soaring high. The wind is carrying it and floats downstream and comes right down and touches the stream. Downstream till the current ends and dips its wing. Till the current, it is moving along with the river, and where the river ends, it is stopped there and its wings are dipped in the water. See the pleasure. See the pleasure that the bird is getting. Okay? In the orange sun rays and dares to play in the sky. And what happens is it is bathing in the bright sunshine of the sun and then claims the timing and then goes right up and again goes high into the sky, claiming the sky to be its own. It rises high up and flies in the sky again. It doesn't fly down with the ground level. It flies sky level. It claims the sky to be its own. It's freedom. Everything about it he owns. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage. Now this is a bird. This is a Negro. It is walking in its cage. It has got a chain. I think it has got bars. This Negro has got a chain on his leg. It is walking up and down a certain distance, not more than that. Not more than that. It stalks down its narrow cage. Can seldom see through the bars of rage, and it is looking through the cage. Bars of rage actually are the bars of the cage. Okay, this is a metaphor. And that rage is so strong and that it is creating a impediment, a difficulty for him to see clearly. He cannot see clearly because he's full of anger. When you're full of anger, you cannot see things clearly.
Yeah.
Always they say that when you're full of emotion, whether you're very, very happy or very, very angry, you can't see things clearly. So never make a promise to anybody. Never take any decision when you're angry, when you are full of emotion. Emotion means happy also. Sometimes they are so happy, so I'll give you anything that you want. In that happiness. And when that person comes and says, you said you want to give me anything that you want, that I wanted, now give me this. No, sorry. At that time I was mad. Never make any decision. Never make any promise when you are emotionally high. Anger is emotion. Happiness is also an emotion. It's okay. Never promise a little child. I'll give you this, I'll give you that. And when the time comes to let down that child. Never do that. Is this clear? So here he says here that he can't see, he couldn't see the bar. The bird is so angry because the bars of the cage are in front of it and it is full of anger. Same thing, the person, the Negro, is full of anger. He can't see clearly. He can't see straight. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied. The bird, they always clip their wings. As the wings keep on growing, to prevent them from flying, he clip their wings. So even if you keep the cage wide open, the bird can't fly.
If their wings mean?
Cut their wings. You cut their wings because you prevent them from flying.
So it will hurt them a lot.
No, they're not cutting the wings, those wings.
The feathers.
Feathers. The feathers, wings are the feathers, not the flesh, not where it is there. You don't cut it here. Like your nails. You cut your nails, it doesn't hurt you. You're not cutting it from the source, from the root, which is attached to your body. You're cutting the wings. Okay, the feathers. The feathers help the birds to rise. So he said, cutting them, so even if you keep the cage wide open, the bird cannot fly. But cats can come inside. So therefore we keep the cage closed. Cats go for birds. This is clear? So he said the feet are tied, meaning his liberties are curtailed. His feet are tied, meaning his liberties are curtailed. He cannot be free. So he opens his throat to sing, so if he can't run, and his hands are tied, nobody can tie up his mouth. So what he does is he opens his throat to sing. The Negro sings, the bird sings. What are they singing? They're singing of their miseries, their sorrows, their pain, their emotions, their sadness. The cage bird sings with fearful trill. It's crying, full of fear. Trill means a particular note, the high note. But it's full of fear. Of things unknown but long for still. He is singing of things that he does not know. Why does he not know? Because he doesn't have the freedom to explore the world. He's tied up. But he still knows, he knows that they are there, but he doesn't know them deeply because he's not had contact with them. But long for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, and people who are walking can hear the shrill note of the bird that is singing in pain. Okay? But the cage bird sings of freedom. So just as the bird is singing of freedom, the Negro was singing of freedom when he was plucking the cotton. People who could understand their language could hear the pain. Just keep us free. That's all that we want. We want our dignity. We want our souls back. The free bird thinks of another breeze. Another breeze means opportunity. The free bird is thinking of another opportunity. And another breeze means another opportunity. So he's thinking of that life, living its life, thinking of what it would have done if it was free. So is the Negro. He's thinking of whatever opportunities he would have had if he was free. And the trade winds suck through the side tree. The trade winds mean all the winds are blowing, different trades. Okay, the warm wind, the cold wind, the mild wind, the trade winds. They're blowing and they are passing through the trees, and he feels that the trees are sighing. If he's sad, he feels the trees are sad. If you're sad, you feel everything around you is sad. But if you're happy, you feel everything around you is happy. The bird sees sadness. The Negro sees sadness everywhere. And the fat worms waiting on the dawn bright lawn, and he names the skies and of the free bird. What happens is thinking of an opportunity. Means the free bird now has a different opportunities of flying here, flying there, going there, going to warmer countries. Trade winds, different type of winds. The free bird is thinking of all that. All right, and he thinks about the fat worms. He can get good fat worms early morning, and he claims the sky is his own. Means he's got no roof over his head. He's got no metal roof over his head. He's got the sky, and he claims the sky to be his own. Nobody can touch him. He owns the sky. But the caged bird stands on the grave of dreams. Grave of dreams means all this buried. What happens in the grave? You bury. So he's standing there, seeing that all his dreams are buried. His cage is nothing else but a grave where all his dreams are buried. His shadow shouts on a nightmare scream. Shadow shouts meaning what? He's calling out, calling out. The sun is setting down now, and there's a long shadow. Okay? And what happens is he is getting into the night, and the bird is suffering from a nightmare, screaming. He screams at night because he's suffering from a nightmare. Okay? Why? Because his wings are clipped and his feet are tied, and he opens his throat to sing at night. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but long for still. He still longs for them. He doesn't know, but he still longs. Okay? For all those that he can't get in the cage, all that the Negro does not get when he is chained up, he knows that they're outside there, and he still longs for them. But his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. The Negro is singing for freedom. Clear? Understood this poem, all of you? Is my explanation in line with your sister's explanation? Or is it different? Pardon me? How different? Which school? Like the same school?
Yeah, same school but different teacher.
Okay, what is that? What did it do? No, what she's giving you are the figures of speech, no?
Yeah, and some meanings also. She also told that the cage bird can be like anyone. Can be anyone.
Yes, I explained to you, even you are a cage bird.
It's paragraph.
First time was that only. Before even started the lesson.
I told you that only. All of us are cage birds.
Yeah.
I started that in the beginning
Not
itself.
God.
A cage bird can be anyone. Why only the Negro? Here I'm talking about Negro because Maya is a Negro. She's coming from Negro descendant. But right in the beginning of the lesson only, I told you all of us can be cage
Was
birds.
she a slave?
Huh?
Was she a slave?
She was not a slave, but her parents, grandparents, her heritage. But I cannot say so.
After the age of 17, she must have gone to school. So her life as a slave was until 17.
Yeah, traumatic childhood. Mary had an extremely traumatic childhood. Now, it could be that since her parents were slaves, that negativity that is there will come on the children. If your parents are not happy, they take out their frustrations on the children. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no? So it could be that. Or it could be that the poverty was so much that she had a traumatic childhood. She could have been kept in an orphanage because the parents could not have even looked after her. We don't know what is the reason for her trauma. She could be a child who was abandoned, a black child who has been abandoned. She could be a child of illegitimate relationship. Her parents, her father could have deserted the mother. So we don't know the reason, but she has suffered from trauma. But despite the trauma, she not cursed the world. She not cursed the world. She not cursed the darkness, but she lit a candle. What she's trying to say is that when you have troubles with you, don't curse the troubles. Light it, don't curse the darkness. Light a candle. Meaning what? Try to do away with the darkness. Don't curse it, oh, it's dark, it's this, it's that. Light a candle. In other words, find out ways and means of doing away with that darkness, of doing away with your sorrow, of doing away with your problems. Don't curse your problems. Here? Now, here we come to here. This is totally a metaphor. A metaphor. The cage bird is a metaphor. It is actually a comparison between a cage bird and an African American slave. African American slave. Okay? That is the analogy, a metaphor. What is a metaphor? What's a metaphor?
Comparing.
No. I'm talking about a general figures of speech. What is it? Simile is also a comparison.
Compare means in simile you need to use certain words like as like.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
similarly we use the word thing about a comparison by using as or like. She is like a flaming sword. Her tongue is as sharp as her tongue is as sharp as a sword. As sharp as. Okay? Her tongue is as sharp as a sword. This is a simile. The way she talks is as cutting as a sharp knife. But if I have to use the same sentence in a metaphor, metaphorically, without using as or like, you can say her tongue is a sharp knife. Her tongue is like a sharp knife. That is simile. And metaphor, her tongue is a sharp knife. It's the same thing, but without the use of as or like. She fights like a tiger. Like a tiger. That is simile. She is a tiger in the fight. There is no like or I. So this is their metaphor. She She runs like a deer. Simile. She is a deer while running. Okay, so that's comparison. Then, but long first, here see, we come here. The whole stanza, this first stanza and the last stanza is a repetition. By repetition, to bring about the effectiveness of the poem. Bring about the effectiveness of the whole paragraph. The first paragraph, the cage bird sing, and last paragraph, that's all repetition. All repetition. Now, next one, sighing trees. Sighing trees. It's what now? Personification. Why is that personification? Why is personification?
Because sighing is a human quality.
It's a human quality. When a human being is sad, he or she sighs. Similarly, the tree is also sighing. Why? Because the trade winds, maybe hot winds are passing. If hot winds are passing, that means the trees are getting burned. This is so they're sighing. That's personification. Human trait. It's a human trait. Shadow shouts, scream. Shadow shouts and scream. Alliteration. SSS. Alliteration.
Can it be consonant?
Huh?
Can it be consonant?
Consonants, yes. That's it, SSS, consonants. Next page, on page 30, shadow shout. Again it is personification. Shadow shouts. Shadow shouts. The shadow is not shouting. The shadow shout is personification. The person who's shouting in the nightmare. When a person suffers from a nightmare, what's the difference between nightmare and a dream?
Nightmare is a bad dream.
It's a bad dream. So the person shouts and screams. Okay? So here, the shadow. So as the night is falling, that's called the shadows fall. I mean, the bird is screaming. It's suffering from a nightmare. Similarly, those black people used to suffer from nightmares and they would scream at night. So this is a personification. Shadow shouts. No, the shadow is not shouting, the person is shouting. What else? Let's see what else is there to be told.
Irony.
Huh? Irony. What's the irony here now?
So he opens his throat to sing, and then the next paragraph, the cage was.
Yes, he opens his throat to sing. Okay, now that is, he's opening his throat. Throat is opening, but the cage is closed. So it is two opposites. The opening of the mouth, but the closing of the cage. Okay, his mouth is not open and he's not free. Okay, so open mouth and caged. They are said to be two opposites. Irony. The opening of a mouth in a cage. Opening of a mouth in a closed cage. Opening of a mouth in a closed cage. That is irony.
So this narrow cage. Narrow cage.
Narrow cage. No. Narrow cage.
A bird that stalks is a bird, but a bird that stalks is a cage.
A bird that stalks, it makes it, now this like for that matter, the entire poem you can say is an imagery, or it's a parallelism, or because it is just, it's an imagination. Imagery is what? Imagination. The bird is stalking up and down. Similarly, this Negro is also stalking up and down in his confinement.
Bars of rage is also a
Metaphor. It's a metaphor. You can say it's a metaphor.
it can be a personification because rage happens.
Rage is also, bars of rage is also personification because rage is a human quality.
Fearful drill and personification.
Fearful thrill is, you can say, it can also say it's personification because it is a human quality that is transferred. Okay, human quality, personification, fearful thrill. The person is fearful, and the fearfulness of the person is converted into the song. It can also be transferred epithet. Transfer epithet means the feeling is transferred from the person to the singing. The fearfulness is actually transfer epithet. The feeling of fearfulness is transferred from the voice, from the person's soul to the voice of the person.
His wings are clipped, can it be hyperbole?
its wings are clipped.
Yeah.
No. Why hyperbole? Hyperbole is an exaggerated statement.
Yeah, so you cannot cut the wing.
Of course, you have cut the wings.
No, if you cut the wing, then the bird will die.
No way.
Are you feathers?
If you cut your hair, will you die?
No, I mean if you
Cut
will remove.
मतलब बोलो उसको frame cut.
So
Twin करने का. Twin करता है.
momentum
हाँ.
Because the bird is.
If you cut your nails, will you die?
No, I mean that like cutting your wings and removing feathers.
No. Cutting your wings means curbing your capabilities. If I say I'm going to cut your wings, it means I'm cutting your freedom. Okay? But you sit down there and cut your wings. In another word, cut your wings, it means cutting your freedom. Forward. What a part of Titankar, what a boy, same person, same thing. So their behavior is the same.
How can I be like you?
Your behavior is the same. Behavior is the same. If you act mad, he acts fine. If he acts mad, you act fine. You are like twins or two sides of the same coin. Two sides of the same coin. Come on now, have you read it? Have you read that now?
But they are IMD.
Never mind. Open up your book, your volume, and start reading the work. Quick.
Volume, right?
Volume
1, volume 2.
Okay, very good. You didn't bring yours? Why not?
पेपर नहीं है मालूम नहीं.
Good. Read it carefully.
Mama, I have few doubts in chemistry.
Wait. Chemistry will come in chemistry time.
No, means like, can I ask after the class means once it is 2 o'clock?
Today, I got to go and get tired from
Ma'am, it's a small thing. Now, right now, I'm not able to answer one question only.
Now there is a hard copy also.
Wait,
Yes.
what happened?
And there is a claim to
I get to claim the sky. What happens is, can you claim the sky?
What's a clear sky?
It's something very huge. But that's just an exaggerated way of saying she's got so much of freedom, she thinks that the sky belongs to her. That's hyperbole. Okay?
Another question was why the carbon tetrafluoride cannot be dissolved in
Is it English,
water.
not chemistry?
In water, no?
Yeah.
Okay. The bonds of carbon tetrachloride, CH4, 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 are extremely strong because it is a dipolar bond. It's a dipolar bond. The electronegativity of carbon is 3 and that of hydrogen is only 0.1 because of the difference. That's a dipolar bond. So the bond of water cannot break these bonds.
means in the carbon tetrafluoride the carbon bonds are so
Carbon hydrogen bond.
yeah carbon hydrogen means the carbon will attract electron towards itself
Yes.
so it would be unstable.
Not unstable, it will be more electronegative and hydrogen will be more polar. It is polar for one, it's a very strong bond.
Okay, and in dipole molecule, it's a molecule which consists, which is positive and which is slightly
Similar here also,
positive.
hydrogen and carbon is positive and negative.
Yes, slightly positive.
Dipolar means 1, 2 charges.
But atoms are neutral, right?
Atoms may be neutral, but this is a full molecule now. Where are the atoms here now? There are ions now. Where are the atoms now? There are ions. And the ions have joined to form the molecule. To get electronic stability, the atoms became ions, no?
Yeah.
And then they combine and they form a molecule. Once the molecule is formed, it is stable. It is stable.
Yeah.
But the bonds are there, the bonds are dipolar. Correct? So this dipolarity is stronger than the dipolarity of water. Hence, water bond cannot break up this bond. The HOH bond of water cannot break up the CH bond of carbon tetrachloride.
Okay.
What is illusion?
Illusion is actually it means imagery. It is an imagination. Imagination. What do they say in the book?
The title of Maya Angelou's poem refers to an image which Paul learned
Imagery.
in the past poem. sympathy. Paul Lawrence Verma's sympathy, poem Sympathy, which
The
was
addition is not there in your course, so don't bother about those. There are certain figures of speech which are not in your course.
I think simple is also here.
Huh?
Figure of speech. Symbols.
Symbol as a figure of speech.
What's that?
No, the three devices. Three device. Symbols.
Simplest?
Symbol is symbol.
Simplest, how about it?
The poet has used the symbol from nature like sun, wind.
Yeah, that is only for an explanation, it's not in your course, it's general knowledge. Any difficulty when you're reading your answers, that girl, you're looking so confused. Yeah. Keep the book for more.
Ma'am, they're not
They're not very interested, then give them to hard rats. And then jump out of the window, see, listen, you know that down, that fellow is making, frying nice fun samosas. Jump into that oil.
इनके पीछे से किसी सब पहले
Come on, read fast. Don't discuss. Read.
So we need to read this.
Yeah.
May I go to washroom?
Huh?
May I go to washroom?
Come on, ask me for your difficulties, please. That girl is dreaming. Then what happened? Andrew, I'll smash you, huh? If I find you nothing, I'll smash you.
What is downstream feeding? Downstream feeding is like what?
Downstream.
Words like
Coming down and there.
I know the feeding of the words.
towards the
See, downstream, see, there is an upstream. The river always flows from a higher level to a lower level. Downstream is upper level to a lower level. Yeah. Huh? Seldom, very rarely. Seldom means very rarely. She seldom speaks to me. She very rarely speaks to me. Seldom means very rarely.
Now there is something wrong here. Return the volume. See, the obvious metaphor are that the free word representing the white and the cage word representing the black. So how can a bird oppress a caged bird? How can a free bird oppress a caged bird?
See, वो लॉजिक नहीं आता लॉजिक क्या है ना कि फ्रीडम दोनों को अलग अलग है केज बर्ड
Talk in English.
the cage bird is black and the free bird is white. So white had a lot of freedom because they majorly had a lot of colonies. Yeah. You are also white. That does not matter. So फिर तभी they were black were mostly slaves. So the cage is the slavery that they were forced to do. Second was that they didn't have freedom to outright say like whatever they could speak, it was not being heard. And they were not supported. So they were being mistreated and all that. And the white bird could do anything. They were the ones who were enjoying the freedom. The stream, the black bird. No,
You got it.
it was longing for freedom.
समझ आया है?
Why did you join so late? No. Why did you join the classes so late? Not from the very beginning.
I joined from the beginning. I was there for your class. English one.
बस कोने में बैठे थे
Huh?
making jokes non-logical jokes.
I thought you were teaching resource then.
No, I was there for
One class.
the engineering class. Engineering class.
Come on. Okay. Hajat, I want to start with connectors also now.
I'm done.
Have you answered?
I need to answer these
No,
all.
that's for me. That homework is for me, not for you. Only sit and look at me and then go to sleep. That's all.
What is paraphrase? Meaning of the standard.
Paraphrase is converting a poem into prose. In other words, translating it. Making it into prose form. Paraphrasing is prose form. Giving the meaning of the poem.
Winds coming from the sea is known as currents. Winds coming from the sea is known as currents.
Currents, yeah, currents.
What down currents?
Breeze, breeze.
Down. I moved it. But something is
Current. अच्छा. Samudra is higher than the land.
we have a geography lecture also.
Samudra is higher than land.
River is like a river.
There is a source of them, like a lake.
And that's what I'm telling you. हमने sea का उधर कैसे जाएगा? इधर से नीचे जाएगा?
Make a path to the sea.
Downstream and currents are two different things. Downstream is upon a river.
Currents are in
is
the
not a
sea.
sea. देखो क्या लगता है हमारे वैसे
Form current and
Now stock means interfering,
right?
right? Stock means interfering, right?
Flash walking up and down. Flash walking up and down. Up and down.
non-acceptable.
ठीक है
We did the first one.
नहीं बनेगा
सच में लेकिन क्या
पकड़ के दिखा
Paraphrase.
She was calling him a cage bird.
Who? Calling who? Andrew. Why? I don't know. Why you're calling
Racial
me?
discrimination.
Because I'm tanned from doing sports.
You're bad.
So when I write that, I am tanned from doing sports. So when I write that, what's like? So like football, I used to watch sports. But I used to play better than you. I'm an national.
Now what does paraphrase mean? What to do?
Paraphrase means this converting meaning of the poem. Converting
Ah.
poem into verse.
Okay.
What is
तुम लोग अपना काम
Too late.
करो
Too
ना.
late.
That's fine.
Alright, now we come to connectors. Come on. Join the following sentences to make one complete sentence without using and, but, or, so. Okay?
That's correct, sir.
That's
That's all.
okay. We must apologize. No, orally do it. Orally you want to do it or you want to write?
I want to write. That's easier. Practice is much easier.
Writing is easier
Yeah.
Basically,
I oral से confuse हो जाती हूँ.
because you can't listen. He must apologize. He will be punished. That girl. He must apologize. He will be punished. That's it. What?
The difference between unless and until.
Without using
Unless and
Until.
unless and until. Unless. Okay. See. You may suppose. Okay.
Unless you do this work, you won't get to go outside. And
Yeah. Until is timing. Until is timing. Unless means it's a condition. Unless is a condition. Until is a timing. Okay, you will not be allowed to go out here in this case. Okay, until you finish up this work. So we are giving a time. Unless you finish up the work, which you can take all your time. Okay, you will stay in the house until he comes. Until he comes home, or you will do this work until 4 p.m. You can wait. You can do this work until 4 p.m. This is your time limit. Okay. You can stay here. Okay, you can stay here. No, you can. You can't stay here. You can't stay here unless you pay the rent. You can't stay here. It's a condition until we give you timing. Okay. Yeah. Next one. What do you want?
Okay, otherwise.
otherwise.
He must apologize or else. Or else. Otherwise, it is not correct. But or else is more correct. More crisp. He fell down. He persevered. He fell down. He
What does
persevered.
persevere mean?
Continue. He fell down. He continued.
Can I answer?
No, in line. Don't say I'm caging you.
Okay.
I'm just telling. I'm disciplining you.
Yeah.
He fell down yet.
He
fell down yet.
Yet he persevered. Okay, yeah. No, sorry. He is not a fool. He is not naive. He is not a knave. He is not a knave. He is not a fool. He is not a knave.
In the previous sentence, he has still though.
He fell down. Yet he persevered.
Still, though he fell down, he still continued.
Though he fell
There
down.
is no.
Because he fell down. No.
There is
Though he fell down,
He still continued.
yet he persevered. Though he fell down, yet he persevered.
Though is his next term.
Then he used two. Then he used two characters.
Still is correct. No?
Huh?
Still.
Still he persevered. Yeah. He is not a fool. He is not a knave. He is not a fool. Knave means he is not absolutely stupid. He is not a fool. He is not a knave. He is neither a fool nor a knave. He is neither a fool nor a knave. He is poor. He is happy.
Though he is poor, he is still happy.
Yeah. Though he is poor,
He is still happy. Yet he is happy.
see again.
And yet next one.
Yeah. He is poor yet happy. Okay. He is poor, still he is happy. Don't try to use though because you're tempted to use two connectives. Okay? Now, next one. Hema is more intelligent. Seema is less intelligent. Hema is more intelligent. Seema is less intelligent. Without using but and or so.
Emma is more intelligent. No. Emma is more intelligent than.
Thanks, Seema.
Can you transform that sentence? So you can add them and then.
Yeah, you can do it purely connecting it. The boy is my friend. The boy is my friend. His father is a judge. The boy is my friend. His father is a judge.
That boy is a. So what was the sentence?
The boy is my friend. His father is a judge.
That boy.
Why that boy?
My friend's father is a judge.
Let him say, give him time to think. You're not the only ones in the classroom. And there are only 6. Imagine what if the classroom was full. I would have turned out to be a mad woman. Is that what you're ending for? Do you know?
I'm trying.
Not the whole lifetime, okay? Hurry up.
The boys. No, the boys. The boy. No, and is not used, right?
Yeah,
The boy whose father is
a judge is my friend. The boy whose father is a judge is my friend.
Can we say my friend's father is a judge?
Yeah. I met my nephew. He is now an engineer.
I met my nephew who is now an engineer.
Yeah. He is happy, he is poor. Okay, now. He is happy, though he is happy, he is poor. Or he is happy, though he is poor. Ramu works hard. His aim is to win a scholarship.
Ramu is working on to aim for a scholarship.
To aim
To get a
to
scholarship.
win a to aim to aim to win a to aim for a scholarship. He has returned from Kolkata. Had he returned from Kolkata? Has he returned from Kolkata? Asked his son.
The son asked, this son asked whether he had returned.
Whether he had returned from she had left home. The guests arrived afterwards.
She left home what?
She had left home. The guests arrived afterwards.
The guest arrived after she left home.
Yes. You must take your medicine regularly. You will not get better.
Unless you don't take your medicine.
Two negatives. unless you take, and unless you don't take
Unless you take
your medicine, you will not get better. Or if you do not take your medicine regularly, you will not get better. If you can't use the word unless, use if. The old man was carrying a basket. It was full of mangoes.
the basket which the old man was carrying was full of mangoes.
It was full of mangoes. He was alienated by his friends. His conduct.
Ma'am, can it be the old man carried a basket full of mangoes?
Yeah,
A basket full of mangoes was carried by a woman.
correct. He was alienated by his friends. His conduct was disgraceful. He was alienated by his friends.
Because his
Conduct was
What
disgraceful.
does alienated mean?
Set aside. His friends kept him aside because his conduct was disgraceful. This is something like
Huh?
yes.
No, not because of my behavior.
Then
In my school, people pick me and more two people because we are Bengalis.
Correct.
Yeah, because that's why they separate us.
What's wrong with making Bengali?
I have no idea.
A new.
Arun has money, he can spare it.
Okay.
This is the last time you're asking me to do such a thing. Arun has money, he can spare it.
Arun has money and he could spare. That he could
And
spare.
you
That he could spare. Arun
has
has
some
money.
money that he can spend.
Arun has money to spare. Simple and crisp. I told you eat food like this, not like that. I saw a dog. It had 3 legs. It had only 1 ear. It was a terrier. It was well-bred little animal.
I saw a terrier who was well bred but had
Can't you on the board?
that had 3 legs, 1 ear and 1 ear. 1 ear and a ear.
1 year and a
Shall I write on the board or what?
right?
Come on, all of you write, and all of you answer this on your own.
I can answer it.
No.
Now, so
You have to use only one connective.
comma to add.
What was this review, sir?
I saw it. Right?
I saw a dog with 3 legs.
Ma'am, I have written an argumentative basis. So could you just tell that what is it correct or not?
Oh my
कटा हुआ था.
लॉजिकल है तो अगर ये इनसे उत्तर कैसे कैसे बोलते
तो मैंने क्या बोला?
Similar job. I'll take you.
I saw a terrier which was well bred.
Terrier is a breed of a
But
dog.
had 3 legs and a ear. So one ear. I added almost everything.
Come on, only one connective. Only one connective.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have written an argumentative text. Could you please tell that is it correct or not?
Not now.
So now,
I saw a dog.
after the class, right?
I saw a dog
Yeah.
which was a terrier. You want to use which?
You can't use more.
I saw a dog.
You write it down and show it to me. It's not an oral class. Write it down.
Who is not
Huh?
who is not
It's a connective. Who's the connective? Write it down with one connective only.
It was a really
No loud talking. Write it down. Write it down.
What is will breed?
Well bred. Well brought up in a very nice manner. Disciplined dog, unlike you. Yeah. Come on, you only one.
I saw a well-bred vegetarian. ये सब कमाई का देगा. One conjunction only. I got his, but I thought so. I saw a well-bred terrier which had 3 legs.
I saw a small.
Wait,
I saw a little. I saw a potato. I saw a dog.
Which had 3 legs. Former 1 year. No. No.
Who said that?
I saw a well-bred little terrier, which had 1 year, only 1 year.
And 1 year. And 1 year. It had 3 legs.
No. I saw a 1 year little.
I saw a well-bred little terrier with 3 legs, 1 year.
Remember, I have written I saw a 1 year well-bred terrier who had 3 legs. I say I have written I saw a 1 year well-bred terrier who had 3 legs.
I said that only.
I saw
I said that.
yeah, 1 year. I saw a 1 year.
But we combined it.
Also, mine was
After I said it.
Or after I said
Bड़ी
it.
मुश्किल में आने का आंसर है. इतना बड़ा will please come an example. ये तो 2 मार्क आता है. आप 2 मार्क
This is the forest. Now you write down, all of you write down these sentences. I'm not going to read any oral work. Where's your book? You're writing in his book. Part. Where's your book? This is the forest. Full stop. A lion lives there. This is the forest. Full stop. A lion lives here.
This is the forest where the lion lives.
I did ask you to, but sister, please don't disturb.
No, I'm
No, I don't want to answer orally.
So what's the question I'm just asking? This is
the forest. Full stop. A lion lives here. Next one. She will waste her money. This is certain. Third.
I'm waiting.
money, she will waste her money. This is certain.
This is certain.
Yeah. Full stop.
Next one. You must hurry. Full stop. You will miss the train. You must hurry. Full stop. You will miss the train.
You will miss the train.
Next one.
Wait.
Just the next one.
He is innocent. Full stop. I am sure of it.
Is enough.
He is innocent. Full stop. I am sure of it. Next one. Next one. Anil is going to Kolkata.
What?
Anil is going to Kolkata.
I'm going to Kolkata.
Yeah.
You must have.
Full stop. He has got 2 years leave. Full stop. He has got 2 years leave. Full stop.
Anil is going to Kolkata.
He has got 2 years leave.
So,
He wishes to become a doctor. He wishes to become a doctor.
Little slower.
Is it a next?
Yeah,
Is it the next?
Continue.
please.
He wishes to become a doctor.
Same. Acha.
Next one.
Once again, he wishes to be.
wait. Anil is going to Kolkata. Full stop. He got 2 years leave. Dot. He wishes to become a doctor.
Yeah. Third one. Gold is a metal. Full stop. It is dug out of the earth.
Gold metal. Full
Zero,
stop.
zero.
Full stop. It is dug out of the earth. Are you answering the same, the answers at the same time? We're only writing on the questions.
No, no, the questions now.
Yeah, next
It
one.
is dug out of
Gold
the.
is a metal, full stop. It is dug out of the earth. It is dug out of the earth.
It is dug out of the earth.
Next one.
Wait, gold is.
Gold is a metal. It is dug out of the earth. You said gold is not metal.
No, I thought that gold is.
Every football team must have a captain. Full stop. Every football team must have a captain. Full stop.
That's all.
No.
A captain. Full stop.
The captain arranges the matches. The captain arranges the matches. The matches.
No, but the coach arranges the match.
The captain arranges the matches.
The textbook is.
Next one.
Are you?
Next one. Can I say the next one?
Yeah.
He came to Mumbai. Full stop.
For that, coach and captain.
Achha. 8.
Yeah, next.
He wished to see his uncle. Full stop. He came to Mumbai. Full stop. He wished to see his uncle. Full stop. He had some business to settle. Full stop.
No. He came to Mumbai, he wishes his uncle.
He came to Mumbai. Full stop. He wished to see his uncle. Full stop. He had some business to settle.
Okay.
Why can I do this one?
I have one more.
One second, please.
Last, I'm going to give them, then we'll call it off and then I will continue after. This is the college. I was taught here. This is the college. I was taught here.
This is the college, I was taught here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We change our clothes, then we go to bed.
This is the next one.
We change our clothes,
This is the college.
then we go to bed.
I taught here, I was taught here.
So this is the next one, right?
That's it.
We change our clothes.
Why are you asking silly questions?
No, we change our clothes then. Very slow.
You're not slow, you're just distracted.
You change the clothes.
Then we go to bed.
Hey, her नहीं है, आ रहा है.
We go to bed.
अरे क्या बोल रही है तू?
उसने बोला we change our clothes.
Our clothes.
Our goes.
नहीं, her सुन दिया ना.
No.
Change our clothes.
Next one. The ship will arrive at a certain time. I will not repeat the question.
Then question.
Next one I said.
And you
I told you then we go to bed, no?
Then we go to bed.
Then we
change
go
our
to bed.
clothes, then we go to bed.
We change our clothes, full stop. Then we go to bed.
Little slower, little slower.
Next one. The ship will arrive at a certain time, full stop. The ship will arrive at a certain time, full stop. Do you know the time? Do you know the time? They have made a mistake, full stop. I think so. They have made a mistake, full stop. I think so.
They have made mistake.
I think so.
I
Think so. Now write the answers.
इतना क्या होता
And don't talk
क्या wishes?
and do it on your own. Keep yourself separate from each other. Andrew,
Yes.
that end.
Okay.
All of you, here these people, 3 of you, come and move separately. Separately.
What is this story?
Go to another bench. There's plenty of place here in the classroom. No cheating.
So we don't need to use hand buttons, right?
Andrew, I threw you out of the classroom now. And Andrew sir is here.
This.
This in a conjunction. This in a conjunction.
Huh?
In.
That you have to find out
It is
yourself.
a preposition.
It's a preposition, no, Andrew? Idiot.
How many connections do you have to use?
Huh?
How many connections can be used?
Only one.
And what if there are 3 sentences? So can you use 2 connectors?
No, only one. And say, how many times to tell you only one, only one, only one? Which part of my sentence you don't
So
understand?
like 3 sentences.
Not at all, only one. It's 6, no?
No, it's 6.
Huh?
6. It's 6.
It's for conjunction.
Can you use as?
And but so you can't.
No. And but to so you
As. As. Now can you use as? As.
and
As is.
and but and
As,
but.
yes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Acceptance. Answer me acceptance. We change our clothes. We stop, then we go to the B. We change our clothes, then we go. Answer
We
me.
changed our clothes before
And
going to
that
bed.
was the answer to the question. Yeah. We change our clothes to restaurant, we go to then we go to bed. So that's it.
I'm done.
I'm not able to do that. Oh my God.
Movie.
And go back.
Maybe next time I will do. Purposes towards improvement.
ये ना सारा हो गया ये खाली ये वो मुंबई वाले क्वेश्चन आंसर
कैसे नहीं पता है?
मुंबई
Eleven is so easy.
अच्छा, he came to Mumbai to set up some business with his husband.
with his uncle
He came to Mumbai.
This is something.
wishes
This is something.
wishes to see his uncle.
Arey, he came to Mumbai to settle some business with his uncle.
With you he wishes to see his uncle.
He wishes to see his